All right, hello everybody. I hope you're well. We're off to a really great start. A lot of great work that I'm seeing so far. Um, I do want to apologize that I did miss our first Zoom meeting, and I've actually rescheduled the meeting so that we can meet on November 15th at 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I am going to run through some things right now and also post another YouTube video as well for week 2. But I apologize. I was actually in Canada during that time, and I was giving a TEDx presentation. So I really apologize for that. Things ran longer than anticipated. So again, 1,000 apologies. I'm recording this one, rescheduling the next one for the 15th so we can interact with each other. But really, we're off to a great start. So what I wanted to talk about right now is the announcements in our project. So one thing I wanted to show you is that when you go into our course, of course, you'll see the announcement for the rescheduling of the project. But when you look here, you'll see that you've been assigned to groups. And these are randomly assigned groups for the project. So everybody should be in groups of 3. So we have it in groups of 3. So you got the team 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 has 4 members, just because of the numbers of the course. And what I would like to ask everyone to do is to reach out to your team members as soon as possible, just to say hello, set up lines of communication, and just be prepared to start working together on the project assignment. Now, when we go to the course and we start looking at our syllabus, which I recommend you log in, you just take a quick trip to the content area on the course. And when you tap on the content area, I'm viewing it as a student right now, you go to start here and you'll see our Business 450 syllabus. It's a lot of great things that are in here, one of which is my contact information. So you've got my email, which you can reach me directly, also my cell phone. Feel free to use that. Send me text, emails. Many of you I've worked with before, and you know that I'm happy to hear from everyone. Also, if you'd like to set up office hours and meeting, we can do that as well, virtually. We have office hours on Friday, but as well, we can schedule other times. It could be on the phone if you'd like to talk. I'm very flexible. Again, we will need the textbook. Kudos to everyone who's turned in the assignments early. You will need the textbook to do the assignments, and make sure that you're using Microsoft Excel. So it's designed for Microsoft Excel. There may be some workarounds if you have an Apple computer as well. And the other thing is you want to make sure you're participating in the discussion boards. So our initial postings are due by Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. And then you've got the replies, at least 2 replies, which are due by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. So you want to make sure you get in there and you're doing the initial posting and the replies. I recommend doing them as early as possible. You may see replies from me. Feel no pressure. If you do reply to my questions when I'm in there, that will count as one of your replies. If you do not, it will not count against you. So keep that in mind. If you prefer to refer to some of your classmates instead of me. um, late work. So you want to make sure that you get everything in um, on time. If it is not turning it on time, there will be a 10% late penalty. And if it's more than 7 days after the due date, you get a 0 for the assignment. Now, I understand there could be some extenuating circumstances. I'd appreciate that you reach out to me about that ahead of time, so that we're able to work with you. I'm happy to help you and to work with you on that. But the key is the time. This is a 6-week course, and we're heading into the 2nd week, so we'll have 5 more weeks to go. So you want to make sure that you stay on top of those things. As we get into week 1, ending week 1, again, we've got our quiz, discussion board, and as our first week assignments. And moving into week 2, we still have the discussion, and we have a quiz in module 2. And then once we get into week 3, we have our assignments, a quiz, and discussion board. So you see this, and then we start on that first part of the project. So, and it's really is created as a discussion. So you start thinking about what ideas you want to do for the course project. I recommend getting started on this as soon as possible, like right away, and really talking with your classmates about it. I'm happy to help if you're stuck on any ideas. And then we start getting the pivot tables in week 4. You got the quiz and the discussion board, and you got the phase 2 of the project due. And then we move into week 5. And really, week 5 is critical because this is a space between 5 and 6 where we have discussion, we have the quiz, but also in week 6, that final course project is due. So you want to be thinking about working still during week 5, as we move into week 6 on the course project. So those are things that you want to keep in mind as well. As far as the grading, so we've got 11 discussions. Those are 25 points each, 25% of your grade. We got 5 assignments, 5 quizzes, and then the project, it adds up to 350 points, so it's 35% of the grade. So you want to make sure that you stay on top of that, and it is a group project. You have that presentation. If you have any questions with this, feel free to let me know. And this is, I would say, the main part that I wanted to look at. But once you get in here, I would recommend you starting to get into the areas and start looking at your discussion topic for the ideation, and going through that, and really looking at it and see how that works, and how what is needed to be done. So if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I'm always happy to help. This is going to be a great class. It's an awesome opportunity to learn new things, working together, especially in the online environment, and putting together these projects, data analysis. So you've got both the practical and you've got the tactical. So you've got the practical learning with the project, and we've got the academic learning in the textbook with the Excel, so learning the tools. So it's going to be a great course. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll see you on the 15th, and keep up the great work. Thank you so much.